Transform your life in 90 days with this one habit. This video is inspired by one of the most powerful ideas associated with Napoleon Hill. You have to know exactly what you want. It sounds simple, but think about this for a moment. How many people wake up every morning, go to work, pay their bills, deal with problems, scroll through their phones, and still have no clear idea of what they are actually trying to build? They are busy, but being busy doesn't always mean you're moving forward. And if you've ever felt like you should be further ahead in life, this may be one of the reasons. The habit that can change your next 90 days. You don't need a fortune. You don't need an Ivy League degree. And you don't need to wait for the perfect moment. Start with one simple habit. Write down exactly what you want and read it out loud every day. Don't just write, "I want to be rich." Be specific. How much money do you want to make? What do you want to build? What kind of life do you want to create? And most importantly, why does it matter to you? Turn your goal into one clear statement. Read it in the morning. Read it again at night. But there's one rule. Don't just repeat the words. Your actions have to match them. If you want to save money, start saving. If you want to build a business, take the first step. If you want a different career, start learning and preparing. If you want to build wealth, learn how to manage your money and make better financial decisions. Your goal has to leave the piece of paper and start showing up in your daily choices. What happens next? At first, you'll probably feel motivated. You'll feel excited. You'll make plans. You'll feel like everything is finally going to change. But motivation doesn't last forever. Eventually, life gets busy again. You get tired. Problems show up. And that little voice says, "I'll do it tomorrow." That's where most people quit. Not because their goal became impossible, but because the excitement disappeared. That's why you can't build your future on motivation alone. You have to learn how to keep going. On good days, do it. On difficult days, do what you can. When you're overwhelmed, don't think about the next 90 days. Ask yourself one question. What do I need to do today? Then do it again tomorrow. That's how discipline is built. One day at a time. The day you start becoming a different person. Maybe nothing dramatic happens on day 30. Maybe nothing extraordinary happens on day 60. And on day 90, you probably won't wake up a millionaire. That's not the point. Something much more important may have happened. You start spending your money more carefully. You protect your time. You say no to things that don't move you forward. You notice opportunities you used to ignore. And you begin making decisions that match the person you want to become. Then one day, you look back and realize, I'm not the same person who started this. That's the real transformation. It's not just about making more money. It's about becoming more disciplined, more focused, more intentional, and better prepared to recognize and act on opportunities when they appear. The 90 days are not the miracle. There's something you need to understand. 90 days won't magically change your life. The decisions you repeat during those 90 days can. The goal is to create a new pattern. Think differently, choose differently, act differently, and keep going even when nobody is watching. Because every time you keep a promise you made to yourself, something changes. Your confidence grows. You told yourself you would do it, and you did. That's how you begin to trust yourself again. Now it's your turn. Take a piece of paper. Write down what you truly want. Be specific. Give it a deadline. Write down why it matters. Then turn your goal into one simple sentence. And every single day, do something that moves you closer to it. For 90 days. Don't wait until you feel motivated. Take action. Because the next 90 days are going to pass anyway. So the real question isn't, what could happen during these 90 days? The real question is, who could I become by the time they're over? If you're serious about building a better life, improving your relationship with money, developing discipline, building wealth, and creating greater financial freedom, subscribe to the channel. Here, We focus on practical ideas about money, mindset, discipline, wisdom, and prosperity. Ideas you can take off the screen and apply to your real life, because you can't keep making the same decisions and expect a completely different life. Start today. I'll see you in the next video.